Andre Wade was just released. Come to just do do a little talking about my story, what took place in my life. I was telling you about me being in state school. Yeah, the things that was going on in my life. Uh, I remember I told you that they had put me on a diet, and I was 15 years old. So I started exercising. I was working in the barn. I started learning how to get over my fear with the animals, and because I learned the animals sense fear. The only thing I couldn't get over was snakes. Couldn't get over them snakes, and they had some big old boogers out there around that barn. I remember we had the hurricane. The hurricane had hit us, and we had to all sleep in the schoolhouse. We slept in the schoolhouse, and I slept right through it. When I woke up the next morning and we went outside, we were surrounded by water. Water was so high, the fields that were surrounding the compound was just like miles and miles of water. It looked like a big old ocean or lake or something. And, and when I tell you, days later, those mosquitoes were so bad and so big. I was like, golly, I'm talking about when you walk out the door, they just woof, all over you. When I get to the barn, when you walk inside the barn, the mosquitoes just come out of you. Won't even go inside the barn with you. But I was learning how to be a cowboy. And the owner, the big man, over the halfway houses and all around in the surrounding area, the centers that was over JB, his son worked it for the compound for the state school. He used to be over the barn, the livestock. He was over the crops, the fields. He used to spray the fields. Well, his name was Kwate. And Kwate had started me of becoming a man. He taught me how to work and how to be responsible. And I used to work for him. I used to drive the truck, and while he drive the tractor and spray the fields. And he had a lot of fields. He used to have a lot of business. But old Kwate had an old secret. Kwate smoked that weed. That man had that bad weed. And I kept a sack. Couldn't nobody know Kwate smoked that weed within his family, or they would have kicked him out the family. He'd been out of that, and his mom and them had a big old ranch. The white folks used to love me. Love some Cassius Clay. And I learned, like I say, I learned how to become a cowboy, riding horses, and dealing with the animals, showcasing them, teaching them how to. I'm talking about from a chicken. I'll never forget we used to kill chickens, turkeys, about a 5,000, 2,500, 5,000. We used to get up early in the morning, the girls and the boys, everybody, the men, the women that was working there. And we'd be out at that barn. We had tables out. We had boiling waters and barrels on fire. And me and Daniel was over everything. Me and Daniel, my old co-worker. And man, we had a lot of leeway. We had a lot of leeway by us being working at the barn. And man, we used to kill them chickens, wring their necks. Yeah, people wringing their necks, killing the chickens, cutting their head. They had people dip them in the boiling water, peel the feathers. Yeah, people cleaning them and bagging them up. Man, that stuff, we started about 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. But I had some damn experiences there. I told you I showed in the Amsterdam in 1980, March the 6th, I think it was going to be my last day. I was on a basketball team and we had a tournament. Supposed to went to Dallas. And like I say, I was one of the superstars. I wanted to go home so bad. I wasn't about to go to no Dallas. I went to the Amsterdam to show in the livestock. JB wanted me to go to the livestock show, and the Mexican coach wanted me to go to Dallas. And my girlfriend was going to the show. I know I wouldn't. I had an old Spanish girl, Lisa Faro. Never forget that name, Lisa Faro. At that time, I had many girlfriends while I was there that ended up within that year. And many girls that liked me. But I had a time. It just showed you how we have dreams, we have dreams. And I had a dream to once I got out of that little old state school, because I was a well-mannered student. All the teachers loved me. I did some things that I never knew I was capable of doing. I went to school every day, got up every day, and all I wanted to do was have another chance. All I had in my mindset is to get out. And I had an opportunity to live down in Bishop. I could have stayed in Bishop with Kwate and went to school down there and everything, and still worked with him for a living. I chose to go home. I could have went to the basketball tournament. Schools probably would have seen me around the state of Texas and Houston. I chose to go to the livestock show. We don't never wake up and say, I'm going to jail today. We don't never wake up and say, today's going to be a disaster. We wake up and we say, oh, what we're going to do. Some of us achieve, some of us don't. I had dreams when I got out of that state school. I had dreams. But it seems like all my dreams became locked up dreams. This is Andre Wade with Just Release. I'll be back in the hospital.